Alright, here we are looking at number 60. This one here is a piecewise function. You've got three different functions here. You've got x plus 5, which is only good when x is less than or equal to negative 3. So when we graph this part, we're going to just put in values, and I'll just do an xy chart, and I'll put in values that are less than or equal to negative 3. So I'm just going to do them one at a time. So let's start there. I'll just put this XY chart right here. And so I'm going to put in something below negative 3. It doesn't matter what I choose. I'll just go like negative 5. I'm going to put that in here. Negative 5 plus 5 gives me 0 out. And then I always want to put in the value that's at the end of the interval. So I definitely want to put in negative 3. Put negative 3 in here, negative 3 plus 5. Okay, well that gives me 2. And I only need 2 points because I know this is a linear function, so I can go ahead and graph that one. I'm going to go ahead and call this y1 just so I can keep track of, okay, that's my first function. And then I'm going to go ahead and move on to my next function here. This one I probably could do without an xy chart. I'll call that y2. But I'll do one just to show you a few things. I know this y equals negative 2 is a horizontal line down at negative 2, but I want to put in the endpoints so I know where this horizontal line starts and ends. So I'm going to put negative 3 in. Obviously my answer for y every time is negative 2 because that's the whole function. And I'm going to put 1 in, and that's also going to be negative 2. So, and these points, very crucial that I make sure I remember this. These points are going to be open points because you can't exactly put in negative 3. It just says x greater than negative 3. So you can't put in negative 3. So I like to give myself a little note to the side of this point. There, open point. That's me telling myself make that an open point. And same here. That's going to be an open point that I have to do. Going back to the first function, x can be equal to negative 3. So this one's going to be a closed point here. And this one's going to be a closed point there because anything below negative 3 is possible in that function. And I have one more function to do. I'm going to go ahead and take care of that last one. So this one here, I'm going to anything equal to 1 or greater than 1, so I definitely want to put 1 in, and then something bigger, it doesn't matter what, I'll put 3 in. Alright, so putting 1 in here, 5 times 1 minus 4 gives me 1. And this is going to be a closed point because I can equal 1. And then I'll put my 3 in, 15 minus 4 is 11. And then it's just a matter of graphing all of it. I'm going to do this real quickly. I'm not going to try to be perfect on everything. You should probably put tick marks in. I guess I'll do that. Alright, so negative 5, 0. And then this, it goes to negative 3, 2. Some tick marks in this way. And that's where, remember, at negative 3, 2 is where the function has to stop. So it's going to go from here, and it'll go down forever in that direction. So there's our first piece. Our next piece, negative 3, negative 2. So we're down below here. Oh, I goofed that up. Didn't look at my mark. That should be an open point right there, not a closed point. And then 1, negative 2. This would also be an open point, and we have a horizontal line going right across there. And you'll have to, that should be hitting right at negative 2. Sorry, I'm trying to look through my video here. It's kind of tough. Alright, and then we go to the last one. So these are both open points there. The last one, all closed points here. 1, 1. Point there. And then 311, I'm not making tick marks all the way to 11. It's real high up here, good enough for me. Alright, and it is going up forever that direction. And we are done with number 60. It'll be this piecewise function right here. It does have step discontinuity and step discontinuity in each part.